Whoa, loyalty for L, man. Hey, man, say, man, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, let me say, I do read all the comments and shit, man. So if you got content ideas or something you got questions about or you want to hear something about, if it's good content for me and it's feel like it's something I can elaborate on and something I can specify and give y'all honestly and genuinely, I'm with it, man. So in my last video, somebody asked me, I wish I could remember your name, brother, but they asked like to explain the levels of the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? In Texas, a lot of people don't really know. And this is important because the stories I'm gonna be telling. So when I be telling certain stuff about G4, G5, transfer unit, real unit, this is stuff that you're gonna wanna know in the future, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finna tell y'all about the levels to the penitentiary, but first I'm gonna start with a state jail felony and a penitentiary felony. You know what I'm saying? Well, they both penitentiaries, but you got a state jail and we have an actual prison. And what this is we got felonies down here in Texas, bruh, where if you catch certain felonies like unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, DUIs sometimes, family violence, less than a gram, those type of cases, then you go to state jail. Possession of marijuana, if it ain't that much, tampering with evidence, those type of cases, that you get state jail time. And the most you can get in state jail, I want to say it went up. It used to be 0 to 2 years, but I want to say now it's 0 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But don't hold me to that. I could be wrong on that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get no more than like, for shit show, 5 to 10 years in state jail. But the thing about state jail is it's day for day. Or at least that's how it was. It was day for day. So if they gave you 2 years, you're doing 2 years. You're doing 24 months. You know what I'm saying? But now they made it to where it's kind of like the feds. You can do 85% on good behavior. But state jail is every big city has like a state jail in their city. You know what I'm saying? Houston got one. San Antonio got one. Dallas got one. Austin got one. You know what I'm saying? Those are 4 cities. I can tell you for sure the 4 biggest cities in Texas. They all got state jail units in there. And these units are kind of like rascal units, like YN units. Even the old niggas act like YN because pretty much the time you got, you really don't have time. You got anywhere, now niggas get 6 months. I think that's the minimum. You can get 6 months. You probably sat in the county 2 months. So you go down here, you do 4 months. You might get a year. You sat in the county 2-3 months. You got 9 months. You know what I'm saying? You might get 2 years at the most. So you gotta do it. You gotta do it. So it's niggas doing what they want up in that hole. They just in there really waiting to go home. You can't bond out. You get your time in the county jail, and then you leave and they send you to a state jail, which is like a bigger county. And nobody got time, real time in there. There's no murderers, no killers. Like I'm talking with these type of cases. There's no people in there with 50 years, 100 years. There's none of that going on. And you're gonna be in your city 9 times out of 10. You're gonna leave the county. You're gonna go to the state jail in your city. If you're from one of the big cities, if you're from one of the small cities, they're gonna send you to the closest one to your city. So that's state jail. That's a state jail felony. You don't go to like a big house, the big house, so to say, for this type of shit. Then you got a transfer facility. And a transfer facility is you got sentenced to the big house. You got sentenced to prison. But you finna go here for about a year or 2 while they find out what type of inmate you are. You know what I'm saying? See what type of cases you can, see what type of schooling you get in, because that's going to tell them what big house to send you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you in here fighting a lot? Okay, we finna send you to a fighting unit. Oh, you getting caught with drugs? Okay, we finna send you to a drug infested unit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they basically sit back and watch you and figure out where you gonna go to do your time. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna do like 2 years at a transfer facility minimum. But you only can be at a transfer facility if you got 25 years or less. It's nobody that's housed at transfer facilities with 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years life sentences. Then you go to a transfer facility, you stay there for about a week in a holding cell, and then you go to the big house. So the transfer facility is not the real prison either. It's somewhere that you go and you really sit there because you don't have no serious crime or you don't got no serious time. And you can possibly make parole. A lot of people make parole from these transfer facilities. They do the right thing, take the right classes, shit like that. I say that to say, you got a lot of people that say they've been to prison and they speak on like, oh, I went there, it didn't happen like that with me, and all that old weird type of shit. But a lot of people, when you check their travel card, that's what we call like, they checking your travel card. What units was you on? What, when, who you know? You check a nigga travel card, you know what I'm saying? When you check their travel card, you find out, hell yeah, bro, I did 18 months at Dominguez. Bro, you was at a transfer facility. Oh no, bro! I did 6 months at Garza West, and then I went to Beto, and then I went home. You was at a transfer facility. You made parole. You went to Beto on your way home. You passed through Beto, did a week, 2 weeks there, and went home. You wasn't housed on no real unit. So a lot of people like come out and try to claim the penitentiary or claim the penitentiary time for whatever reason, because all this shit's lame if you ask me. But a lot of people come out and try to claim it and they never really been to the big house. So they want to say, oh, I didn't go through that. It wasn't like that for me. But you've never been to the big house. Now listen, then you got the big house. That's the real penitentiary. That's the cells. All these transfer facilities are dormitory. Bunks and wide open space, and you're never really locked up. You don't know what it feels like to be caged in. You don't know what it feels like to be in here with a stranger. And when y'all fight, there's no rules in the cell. Anything goes when you sit in the cell. That's between that man and that man. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for your life. You don't know what these things feel like. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it's like to have a lock on your door. Because motherfuckers running up in your door and you having shit. When motherfuckers running in there stealing shit, you got to keep a lock on your shit, even when the laws. Hey, what's up? Oh, the laws keep a lock on your door. You don't know what it's like to have to put that cup in your door, so when the laws pop the door, your shit don't open. You got to move that cup if they want to come up in there. You're a transfer facility, nigga, so you don't know what it's like to have to be into a real big house. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the real prison, the real penitentiary. And these are real units, gang. You know what I'm saying? Ferguson, Beto, Telford, Briscoe, Cokefield, the Walls. You know what I'm saying? And these are units to where people got anywhere from 2 years to 200 years. Some of the most dangerous criminals are housed on Beto unit. Ferguson. Tell for some of the most heinous crimes. You got some evil people in prison. All right, now we're in the big house. And now even within the big house, you have levels. You got levels. And you're going to come in, the big house, population. That's G2. You're in population, you walk, you come out the cell at, the doors roll at 6 o'clock every morning, and you go in at 10 o'clock every night, everybody. Unless you got a nighttime job or something like that. So you come out at 6 in the morning, 10 o'clock you in. So y'all do the math on how much time you get out and how much time you in. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. If you get in trouble while you're in population, you go G4. That's a demotion. You go down, you go G4. And on G4, you get 4 hours out, 20 hours in. So it's supposed to be an hour for rec, an hour for shower, and 2 hours for day room. Use the phone, shit like that. 4 hours out, 20 hours inside the cell. You know what I'm saying? That's G4. If you keep acting up, and you keep acting up doing whatever it is that you're doing, and while you're on G4, you get in trouble again, you get demoted again. And that's G5. And on G5, you're in the cell 22 hours a day, and you out 2 hours a day. And that's supposed to be for rec and shower. But the shower is like 5 minutes. And rec is like 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you're really out like an hour and some change. And 22, 23 hours, you're in the cell with your cellie. That's G5. If you keep getting in trouble or you just do some heinous shit like fuck somebody off, hit them with that thing, or you know what I'm saying? When I say that thing, hit that iron, hit them with that iron, or you whoop a lost bad, or you whoop an inmate beyond breaking jaw like shit like that, break a bone, or use a weapon, anything like that, then you go to administrative segregation. And now they try to call it safekeeping. Because a lot of people, it's so heinous, it's so evil, it's so animalistic that you have people around the world trying to ban this right now. But they changed the name. See, they say they took it out the system, administrative segregation, but they didn't. They just changed the name to safekeeping. No, I'm lying. Safekeeping is for like catch-outs. Safekeeping is for catch-outs. Ag said they changed the name to I can't even remember, but they changed the name. They changed the name from Ag said to another name. You know what I'm saying? And they on paperwork it looks like we took it out. We don't have it no more. But all they did was change the name. But that's another level, safekeeping. Safekeeping if you're scared, you're in fear for your life, or you're a homosexual and you're being taken advantage of. Then they have another little building where they got all the scared people, all the well-known rats, all the people who, I feel like I can't survive out there in population, nowhere on that unit. They have another building where you go. That's safekeeping. I'm trying to think of what they changed the name to SEG, but it's going to come to me. But SEG is where you're in the cell all day by yourself. You're in the cell, one-man cell. You come out for a shower for 5 minutes, and the rest of the 23:59, that's what we call it, 23:59, because you're supposed to get an hour for shower and an hour for rec, but they don't give you none of that. It's a 23:59. You come out, you take a shower for a minute, hurry up. Once every 6 seconds, they start knocking on the door like, they trying to bust you with gas. You've been in there too long. And you've been in the shower too long. It's been 60 seconds. So that's administrative segregation, or whatever they changed the new name to. I got it in my paperwork. I've been on all levels in prison. You know what I'm saying? I came in population. I've been G4, I've been G5, and I've been SEG. I'm gonna tell y'all why I went to SEG, man. I'm on Robinson Unit. It was right after COVID. I want to say like 2021. And when I pulled up on Robinson Unit, there wasn't really nothing or too much going on over there. Like, nothing or too much going on. I guess because it was right after COVID, whatever reason. But when I pulled up with it, gang. I pulled up with it. I pulled up with the bricks, Jesus Christ. So I acted like I didn't have nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? So I sat back. I always do that. I normally sit back for like 3 months, 6 months, and just watch and observe. Don't go to no stores or nothing. Act like I don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Make people think I don't got nothing. See who I can fuck with. See who got motion. See who having shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. And I found a few people I could fuck with, and I fucked with them. You know what I'm saying? So when I pulled out, but I was the only nigga on the unit at this time who had motion. The only nigga, literally. So my name, like, motherfuckers are real hateful, real evil, real. There's a lot of rats in prison. I know. Don't get it confused and think, oh, prison where all the niggas at that didn't snitch. No, prison where the niggas at that snitch too. Because in Texas, you snitch and you still get time. Know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rats in prison. They hiding behind it. Don't let a nigga come out of prison and say, oh, I did time. I'm a real one. I didn't snitch. It's rats in prison. It's rats in prison, gang. Know what I'm saying? So make a long story short, it's 12 o'clock midnight. I open my eyes. It's a sergeant and a lieutenant inside my cell. And my cellie, this nigga from Arlington, a bitch nigga, like a hoe nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was jealous of what I had the whole time we was in the cell together, even though I was taking care of him. You know what I'm saying? But he felt like what I had, he was supposed to have for some reason. I don't know why niggas feel like that. Like you can work hard for something, and while they bullshitting and fucking off, you focused on your goals, and then when you get it, they don't feel like they deserve it when they put nothing in to deserve it. They just happen to be around you, so they got a little shit, now they feel entitled to what you got. Yeah, that type of weird shit. That's the story of my life. You know what I'm saying? But instead of him, everybody know, man, when the laws come in, whoever got the contraband, whoever got the shank, whoever got the phone, whoever got the whatever, whoever don't got it, you jump down and you know, fool the laws. Fuck with the law. What's going on to give your cellie time to get right? And he don't even do none of this. They have to tell him, get off the bunk. So I take what I had and I put it in my mouth, put it under my tongue. You know what I'm saying? So, they tell him, get off the bunk. He hop off the bunk. And they like, hey, open your mouth. First thing they said was open your mouth. They don't never do that. So that's how I know niggas just be, you know what I'm saying? So he all up in his mouth, like, under your tongue, let me see, put your head, all that. So I'm like, oh, I take it out of my mouth. So he kind of like, what you doing moving? I stand up like, what y'all doing in my cell? Like, you know what I'm saying? So one of them standing in front of the toilet, like purposely, standing in front of the toilet. The other one standing in front of the door. The sergeant standing in front of the toilet. I catch him. I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm not trying to break it. I'm not trying to. This is my first time ever having an assault on an officer. That is not my MO. I don't fuck with the laws, good or bad. The only way I fuck with the law is they talk about fucking with me, bringing me something. I finesse. That's it. If I'm not, I'm out that way. I do not mess with the police. You know what I'm saying? So even when they act all big bad, I let them have it. I don't got no win. But this time I need to get this motion out of my mind. I need to get this. I need to flush something. You know what I'm saying? So I catch him. He face off. He fall over the toilet. I flush what I got. When I flush what I got, the other dude behind me choking me like, but after I flush what I had, I'm good. I see it go down the toilet. I'm complying. I get down. They damn near killed me, gang. Like, I damn near died this day. Like, I blacked out. I never blacked out. I woke up with my face on the concrete. Like, man punched me to wake me back up before the captain came in with the camera. You know what I'm saying? Make a long story short, the shit happened so fast, they didn't have a chance to pop the pepper spray, do none of that. So that's how I ended up beating the case. I ended up going through my paperwork while I was in SEG. You know what I'm saying? And bro, SEG was an experience I never fit. SEG is what like made me change as a person. I was a little fucked up at this time. Like prison, institutionalized people, the way niggas are had me. And I went to SEG and I was by myself. And bro, solitary time, it's fucked up, but it's a blessing. I learned how to conquer things that most men can't deal with. You know what I'm saying? Do not underestimate the power of them four walls, man. Like I know you say what you could do and what you could do, but when you in there by yourself, you don't got nobody and you don't got nothing, all you got is you, that's a lesson a lot of people can't fail. A lot of people back there was hanging themselves and killing themselves and crying, beating on the door all night, calling for their mamas and shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? But I did my paperwork, I got in touch, I prayed, and I got out of there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, when I got in there, they closed the door, I had to set my mind to where, hey, look out, brother, you're not coming out of here for 2 years minimum. You got assault on an officer. You're going to be in this cell for 2 years. And see, even SEG has levels. So when you go in SEG, you're on level 3. You can't have nothing but your Bible and your writing material, your envelope and your paper. That's all you can have. You can have no conversation, no radio, no, you can't have nothing in there but your Bible and your writing material to write your people, stamps and stuff. That's all you got. Everything got to come from the law. The food, the slots, and the laws back there are evil. You got to be humble. Because let them give you your tray. Hey, say thank you for this tray. And you like, I'm supposed to get this. Nigga, I don't got to say thank you. Pull the tray back out, close your slot. You're not eating for the night. And that law is going to be there for 2 shifts, for breakfast, for lunch and dinner. So you might not eat for lunch and dinner if he just don't want to feed you and you don't eat. Then you can write a letter to your people. You can write a letter, but how long is that going to take to get there? 7 days? And this is the same law that didn't get your food. You got to give him your mail. So now he can take your mail and be like, tear your shit up, flush it. You know what I'm saying? So SEG was a whole nother experience for me. I just was telling y'all that story to show y'all, but I've been on all levels. This is how I got G5. I was on G4. And I got G4 because, look, it was this female, brother. And she had kind of liked me. Like, I ain't gonna say she liked me, but, like, we used to always catch eyes. But I went to prison when I was 19, so I was shy. But not only that, I didn't understand that, okay, this is a female. I was seeing, like, this is an officer. But we used to always catch eyes and shit for some reason. So when I seen her, when I seen her, I come down the hall. I finally speak like, man, what's up? Why you always looking at me? She's like, well, I wasn't looking at you. I'm like, yes, I seen you looking at me. She's like, you was looking at me. I'm like, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And make a long story short, I don't have no job. But she like, hey, come to my block. Grab that broom and come to my block and work exercise. I don't have no job. I'm not supposed to grab this broom. That's a case. But she told me to. So I'm like, fuck it. So I'm over here working with her. Fucking with her all night through the night shift. 6 at night to 6 in the morning. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? And so, one day, time passed. I don't do that really no more with her. Time passed. She come to my cell. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see her, we still like an hour and shit. But one day she come to my cell. And she like, let me use the restroom. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, what the fuck? Let you use the restroom. I'm in the cell with myself at this time. She knew this. I'm in 325. So I throw her the shoe. It's a shoestring to wear. And when you in the 4 corners on Ferguson, you know what I'm saying? I was on what's it called? I was on J Block. So when you in the 4 corners on Ferguson, you could pop the doors down there. That's another thing you could do on the 4 corners that you can't do on the other blocks on Ferguson. But when you on I, J, K, and L, the cells are bigger. You got a desk in there, and you can pop the doors. And everybody down here got jobs, so they call it the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? So I throw her the shoestring. Don't you know she got the shoestring and popped my door like an inmate. She popped my door. I go lay back down. I hear tinkling like she peeing in my shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? So she like, where your toilet paper at? The lockers are like above the door above the bars. So the toilet's in the back of the cell. So I get up, I take my mirror, I look down and run towards the front door like, man, because you put your mirror out the bars, you can see all the way down. So I'm looking like, is she trying to set me up? So I give her the toilet paper. I'm like, bro, who told you to come to my cell at 3 o'clock in the morning and like use the restroom type shit? Like, she's like, boy, let me get the toilet paper. I say, bro, I know they told you what it costs to come to my cell at 3 o'clock in the morning and use the restroom. She's like, what's that? I unroll the paper. I'm like, bro, you gotta let me wipe that bit down. You gotta let me wipe you down. Let me wipe it off. And she like, man, you got me fucked up. I'm like, take my toilet paper like shit. Well, fuck it then. Go down the hall, tinkle in there, go to the office restroom, wipe your shit off. So she like, She over the leg, so I wipe her shit down. I'm wiping her shit down. So now I'm like, man, you might want to let me stick this bitch in, shit like that. We in there wrestling. She like, no, but I know I really could have. I just was scared, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So she leaves. So now we locked. We locked in. Make a long story short, very next day, she come to work, come to my block, come to the window like, hey, lay him off the block. Tell the officer, lay him off. I come off. She like, hey, grab up and work with me. I'm working. This other officer see me, this whole ass officer. We call her Little Wayne. She's an African. Short African, fine though, ass fat, but she ugly. Like she looked just like Lil Wayne, bro. She didn't like me for some reason, bro, because I was a little badass little nigga. I used to always buck a little ugly ass and talk about it, ride down on her, that type of young nigga shit. She seen me on that broom, got on the walkie-talkie, called all the laws that came down there. What are you doing, SSI? Of course, I didn't tell them that she let me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I seen that it needs to be cleaned. There wasn't nobody that cleaned it, so I cleaned it up. Put your hands behind your back, sir. That's how I went to G4. That's 20 hours a day in the cell, 4 hours out. This is how I went to G5. I told you how I went to SEG. Population, pull up population. Now I go G4. This is how I went to G5. I don't know if y'all remember I told y'all about how what happened with the TS on my birthday. Well, I had a pack. I got a pack that day. That's why I was trying to stop it. know what I'm saying? And if you go back to my videos, you'll see the story where I'm telling about what happened with the TS. You'll see I was talking about Smurf from G Block, all that shit. Shout out Smurf. I'm in touch with bro right now. We in the city. But I had a pack. I had like 2 ounces of K2. You know what I'm saying? And I was on the bars. That night we went on lockdown, so we was finally coming up. I had been on the bars the whole time we was on lockdown, like 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? And we come up, my nigga had been calling me because I got the phone and everything. So my nigga that stay in the block behind us, which was D Block, had been calling me like, my nigga Yellowstone, like, bitch, what's up with my pack? He already sent the money and everything. I got his money. But I'm leaning on these bars. I can't. So when I finally shake back, they called breakfast the next morning. They rolled the doors. I didn't expect them to call breakfast. We just got off lockdown. Fuck it, I come out. I got 2 ounces up under my nuts type shit. You know what I'm saying? Not in my ass. That's another thing. We do not put dope in our ass, under our ass, between our ass. Real, I'm just speaking for me. I've never done no shit like that. Under my nuts, that's it. So I got 2 ounces. We walking. You know, you can make in the penitentiary, bro, 2 ounces is like that. K2 is like this, bro. Yeah, I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? I say that because I seen that main music shit, then I seen that shit about tech, and then I seen that shit where niggas is saying like in prison, niggas be pushing their ass. I don't know how they do in Louisiana. But in Texas, I'm talking real niggas. I don't know how they never, nothing. Swear to, man, that's borderline. But anyway, I'm walking. I guess you see I'm walking funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to go to breakfast, but I just hit the U-turn in the middle of the hallway. I'm still kind of dozed. And the block is right here next door to me. I hit the U-turn. I gotta go. The sarge come all the way from the hallway. Female, hey, stop him. I'm like, what? What you mean, stop him? She like, get against the wall, search him. I get against the wall, they search me. Go to the office. They call me in the ag-seg office. I go in the ag-seg office. They tell me, put my legs like this. Man, as soon as I put my legs like this, that shit fell down. I went to wrestling with them hoes, trying to grab that shit, wrestling with them hoes. You know what I'm saying? That's how I ended up going G5. I got caught with 2 ounces of K2. You know what I'm saying? That's just the levels of the penitentiary though, man. Population, G5, G4, G2, seg. You know what I'm saying? Let me, man, y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what type of content y'all trying to hear. What type of questions y'all got, man. Like I say, I do read all the comments. I appreciate all the love and I appreciate all the hate, man. I fuck with y'all trolls, man. I really fuck with y'all. I be trolling sometimes too. Loyalty forever.